This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Okay.
Are you tired of your standard Metroidvania? Do you want a crazy girl character with a chainsaw that doesn't look like a cheerleader? Although I much prefer it. But either way, greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a new game I've picked up for the season. Something just to try something different for once. It's Cookie Cutter, published by Rogue Games, and made by Subjoint DLC, LTD or whatever. I've never actually played any of their games before, as far as I'm aware of. So we'll see what this is like. From what I heard, this is a Metroidvania game, very like punk-ish style. The lady here has a chainsaw. I mean, I prefer the Lollipop Chainsaw Girl, but you know, you can't always get what you want. So let's see, and it looks like she represents oatmeal, if you know what I mean. Okay, anyway, let's see. Let's look at the keys really quick. I think I'm good. Let's see. Attack, quick attack, different abilities. Okay, parry. Okay, I think I can figure this out. Okay. Alright, well, like I said, I've never played this game before. This is first impressions. Whether I beat this game or not off my own time or do an let's end this or something like that will be depending on how I feel about the game. So overall, the reviews seem pretty positive. The rating was like 76 or something like that overall, which is pretty solid. And I don't know. The concept art looked interesting. And it looks like she might be part robot there, as you're aware, but why would they make her look like that if she's a robot? Maybe she's sentient. Who knows? Let's find out.
First, there was the void. And from the void came the matter. And like a cancer floating within nothingness, the Megastructure. Many sought to discover its secrets, but all failed. All, that is, except for Victor Garbanzos. He led the INFONET Corporation deep into the heart of the Megastructure and vanished. For years he was gone, presumed lost like all others. But one day Victor returned. He emerged from the heart of the Megastructure with incredible knowledge, unbelievable technologies, and immeasurable power. To the astonishment of the people, he declared that the worthy would no longer fear death, that the INFONET Corporation would forever preserve their souls in immortal metallic bodies. Metallic bodies called Denzels. At his command, the Denzels built the magnificent Golden City, Mecca to the Chosen, epicenter to all the knowledge and the power of the Megastructure. All that was 212 years ago. The Garbanzos family and their INFONET Corporation still rule the Megastructure today. No one knows what was found in the shadows centuries ago, or the true nature of the power that it gave. But the promised utopia was a lie. The Denzels aren't blissful, eternal vessels for devoted souls. They are the mechanized prisons of industrial slaves, bound forever to the will and whim of the noble corporation. Rebels fight against the tyranny, but their efforts are hopeless. INFONET's twisted armies are just too powerful. My name is Shinji Fallon. Once the engineer at INFONET, I was a part of their machine, and yes, I stood by as lives were destroyed. But no more. I will end this. My only hope is to know what they know. For that, I must follow in their footsteps and journey to the heart of the Megastructure. I built my own Denzel, one beyond their control. I've manufactured Denzels before, but this one was different. This was creation, not construction. As the spark of her took hold, there was something I didn't expect. Something I didn't even know that I was looking for. She, Cherry, gave life to me. She is my happiness. We shared a beautiful life together, but we still planned to find the truth. We just never got the chance. Because one night, INFONET came for us.
Oh, we can move around. Okay, that was kind of fucked up. I guess we know what type of game this is. So, I'm not sure what to make. That was kind of messed up, just overall what happened to her. But 2, fall in love with your creation. Let me just say, I get some major, certain types of vibes from that I'm not very comfortable with. No. Okay. I'm just kidding. So far, the animation is pretty smooth. You can tell that she's like on her own. She's on her own line. Like she doesn't really interact with the background here. So there's that at least. Yeah, that was still kind of messed up. She built this thing and then she's like, "Oh, I fell in love with it." I'm like, dude, you basically just made something. It was a child and you fell in love with it. I don't know, man. That's kind of creepy to me, to tell you the truth. And you're probably thinking, why am I talking about the fact that she almost got destroyed? Well, priorities, man. I guess we're gonna put ourselves back together. And is there really no? Is there really no subtitles? Huh? That's a bit of a. For a game like this, you think they would have added subtitles for it? Well, mainly because I have trouble hearing certain things. That would have been more preferable. But okay. So for any creators watching this, add subtitles to your game, please. I'm trying to think what else. There's something else I was going to say before. Crap. Now my brain shut off. Anyway. Oh, right. The game was released on December 14th, so by the time this was released, this is a fairly new game, so if there's any bugs in it. I did hear some of the noises in the game were kind of cutting out every once in a while, and nothing major, but just keep that in mind. Ooh, burgers. Oh, there she is.
Please, let her go.
Why'd they wait for us to catch up? Shouldn't they have gone really far away by now? Alright, whatever.
And why would I do that?
Why would you have waited for us?
Really, Shinji? Does this thing actually mean something to you?
Yeah, we're doing the whole kind of robot has a soul situation going on here.
Just let her be, Salem. You got me.
Please, give her back to me.
I don't think so. Hey, the gates. Dispose of this abomination. It's time to go.
What are those things anyway? It looks like they're not brains in jars. I guess they're just machines. Weird design.
Wait!
Well, ain't that lovely?
Good morning, kiddo. Wasn't sure if you were going to get out of bed today.
So she gets smashed to bits and then she does that hairstyle. Hard to take you seriously. No, I'm just kidding. It's a style. I'm just making fun.
Oof, yeah, gotta say, I felt better.
So she well, I guess we'll find out. Let the exposition flow and then we'll find out.
You look better, too. You have the nightmares again?
Ugh, don't want to talk about it.
It sounds like the voice of the lady here has smoked quite a few cigarettes.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Jog loose any new memories about your primary function, at least.
Not even remotely. Ugh, F my life.
Why is her voice actor not actually say the line, but the dialogue actually says "fuck my life"? Okay.
I know it's confusing. Just give yourself some time. How about we talk about some good news instead?
Why wouldn't the actual dialogue be F dash? Like she doesn't actually sit in that. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm just when a new game comes out, you want to at least kind of, I wouldn't say super scrutinize it, but you want to at least give them so that they could patch it or fix it or something like that. I know it's probably a stylistic choice, but that's still weird to me. Happens in games I played before where the voice acting dialogue is different from the actual written dialogue.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Lay it on me.
You should know already, Cherry. Can't you feel it? I surely can.
What the hell is that thing?
Stress testing is complete, and I'm happy to report that your core structure is powered up and firing on all cylinders. Cookie Cutter is fully active.
Is that her vajayjay talking? Seriously, game?
Whoa, whoa, whoa down there. Hold up. You're saying I'm good to go?
Except she's a robot. Like, why would she... That's always the weirdest thing about games like these. I'm sorry I'm, like, holding it up and everything like that, but I always never understood, actually, why would you make a robot to look... Like, actually have, like... Okay, have a robot look male and female because of the whole Uncanny Valley situation, and you can't interact with something that looks way different from you. But why actually give them actual, like, physical parts like that? There's, like, no point. Except, well, actually, the lady who created her was probably a bit of a pervy person.
You better believe it. All systems are in the clear, girlie. It's finally time to bring Shinji back home.
Okay, so they've been preparing her to go actually save her after however much time has passed.
Hell yeah! Ugh, I've wasted enough time already. Let's freaking do this. Take care of yourself, Raz. I owe you one.
When you're right, you're right. And you're right. Listen, I know my timing ain't the best, but I'm gonna call in that favor now, if you don't mind.
Well, you did fix her, so.
You don't waste any time, do you? Okay, what you need?
You know, no big. Just a huge, ugly bug stole my backpack and fled underground. It's got all my tools in it, but those creepy suckers scared the shit out of me. No way I'm going down there. Can you maybe do me a solid and retrieve it?
Except he just called in the favor, so.
Fine, you big baby. I'll squash those scary bugs for you. I'll be back before you get hungry.
Okay.
Oh, that's hurtful. I'm working on me every day, but I'm gonna need those tools if you want me to work on you.
Dude, it probably brought you back from the brink of death. Like, dude.
Thanks. Glad we resolved this. Off you go. See ya on the flip, girlie.
She's not even Is she? No. Yeah, she's definitely not your standard, action hero, but wouldn't that, like, from a design point, wouldn't she, well, okay, she wasn't originally designed to be a combat model, but you think with her being redone, you think they would make her a bit more slimmer, and what I mean is from, like, so she could dodge bullets, be more agile in her style. Giving her big legs kind of doesn't make sense from like a logistical point of view. Like, that makes sense. I know I'm overanalyzing this game. Sorry. I do this a lot with new games, so. Okay, this is a heal spot. Oh, okay.
We've been over this.
Wait.
Hit the underground, splatter some disgusting bugs, and retrieve my backpack so I can use my tools again. I appreciate you.
So why did it say press down, but then I had to press up to talk?
Really though, now? Right after you tell me Cookie Cutter is up and running and I can finally go rescue Shinji?
Is Cookie Cutter a weapon, I guess?
You wouldn't even be up and running, let alone Cookie Cutter, if not for these hands and those tools.
Why would you name a game off the tool she uses?
You want my help again? I need yours now. So what do you say we stop the chit-chat and you go kill some bugs?
Standard RPG fare. I don't want to dream right now. Okay.
These are Shinji's logs. Unfortunately, they seem to be encrypted.
Oh. Well, once you know, you lived with her. You were lovers, apparently. Is that Pickle Rick? I'm not sure if I'm going to like the humor in this game. I'm actually... Well, okay. The early days of Rick and Morty were very entertaining.
Here's the checkpoint. If you ever fall during battle, your body will be reconstructed at the last visited checkpoint.
I like the early days of Rick and Morty, but later, after the second season, it kind of fell off for me personally, so... And I'm not really the biggest fan of modern humor, so... We'll see what happens, though. Maybe I'm being too harsh on this game. I tend to be harsher on brand new games nowadays, I've noticed, than older games.
Activate the elevator by pressing the quick attack button on the lever.
Yeah, I know.
Too bad you can't turn off tutorials. Maybe if you played the game before, maybe... Oh, wait, did he disappear? Oh, no, he's there. Never mind. It just seems like he... Oh, what's this?
It's a Denzels station. You can change your equipped components here. You'll also be able to teleport to other Denzel stations from here as you find and unlock them.
Okay. Can we play Denzel Washington instead? Components are system upgrades that you can equip to Denzel stations after you collect them. Each component will provide you with new skills or enhanced powers that greatly help you in your quest. You'll need a certain amount of energy to provide power to components. Energy cells can be found throughout the Megastructure. Energy is needed to power any component you wish to activate. Energy cells provide this energy to your components. You can only activate or deactivate components at Denzels stations, so no doing it in the midst of a level or something like that. Energy cells. For energy cells over Megastructure that increase your energy, you'll need power to components. Each energy cell will be automatically absorbed into your system. You'll be ready to use any Denzels station. Okay. Oh, any other questions? About the... Oh, no. I assume I don't have any components. Okay, so until we get our weapon, we can only kick. I guess the big legs now make sense. I guess if she uses them as a... But she doesn't have musculature, though. Although she is a robot, she doesn't need musculature. It's based off her power output more than actual muscle. If she was a human, then...
Boy, it's locked. It appears we will need to require the Lost Sector's key before we can gain access. Well,
What?
that's your smart.
I wonder if the people who made this game are British. They have some British isms in there. Let's see. Do we have a map? Okay, we have a map. Hidden diner. Okay, so I guess we are supposed to go this way. Let's see. Items, no items, no weapons, components, abilities. She has self-healing. What are we playing? 4th edition D&D? Oh, we can't even go way down there. Never mind. I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Well, I'll give the game this much credit. It has its own style that's different. So I don't know if I say I love it, but I get where it's coming from. And, you know, sometimes, although it really in the end it comes to gameplay is what's more important.
Boy, it's locked.
Yeah, she says, oi! Oh, what? Not quite cockneyed, but actually isn't saying that a cockneyed phrase? But I wondered if the company that made this is British. Wait, didn't it say press the X? Oh, right, press the wrong button. I understand. Good. Alright. Okay, so obviously we can't do double jumps. Okay, I thought you could see her underwear. Lovely. Okay, so we can grab stuff, so... I should be like the Cuphead tutorial guy where I was like, can't grab it. Oh god, that was like the worst. Luckily, I'm not a video game journalist, so. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, if you look up like journalist Cuphead or whatever, you'll see.
I sense danger ahead. Use your quick attack to dispose of this enemy threat. Don't forget, you can do combos if you execute your quick attack in rapid succession.
Alright, looks like generic robot dude. Cool.
Quick attacks don't deal a lot of damage, but they do recharge your void. Pay attention to the white bar in the upper left corner as you find your next enemy. You can spend voids to use weapons and combat abilities you'll find on your journey. You can always avoid enemy attacks and even hazards simply by rolling out of harm's way.
Yeah, it's L2 in my case, so. And then we can defend stuff too, but I guess that's not part of the tutorial, so we can leave that alone. I wonder if you can counter block.
This enemy just dropped bits. It's a currency that can be exchanged all around the Megastructure for goods. Don't be shy to defeat any potential threats. They can drop valuable materials that will likely be useful to you in the future.
It's almost like this game is trying to be edgy for edgy's sakes. I don't know. We'll see, though. But yeah, I don't know why I'm being super harsh on a lot of new games. Like, I just played not too long ago. Actually, the video might come up right after this. I played Ebenezer World, or Ebenezer Scrooge, and I was really harsh to that game. And because of just... At least this game isn't like... Well, maybe it is kind of explaining the... I don't know, I felt like in that game, like Ebenezer, like, explained... Okay, so now we have a save spot. It like just dumped tutorial stuff on you. Like this one's pretty quick to go through. I don't know. You get a component. This powerful fist is able to change sides with a blast of energy. Use it to beat the hell out of enemies. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh okay. I see. This is our basically our heavy strike. Gotcha.
Cherry, be careful. The gauntlet deals great damage, but also consumes void. Keep an eye on your void meter as you fight these conveniently drop-skewing robots.
Oh, I guess I should. Okay, so we don't. Okay, now I can't use any void then. So, gotcha. So you can't just spam heavy attack. I guess that makes sense. Oh, you can parry. Gee, Merry Christmas.
Also finish enemies in glorious fashion when they're stunned. Once their HP is critical, just press the heavy attack button when near them for powerful finishes.
And I already showed off what happens if you parry them.
Now we're talking. I get to brutalize them? I'm gonna make it rain blood.
Whoa, totally, dude. I'm a vampire.
Disturbing, but technically accurate. Brutalizing enemies will generate void spheres that will recover void in large amounts.
Why would robots have blood? Wouldn't it be like oil or something like that? I'm just saying. Oh, that wasn't from parrying him. It was just. That's just. This was just show off stunning him. Yeah, why would they have blood? That doesn't make sense. Okay, apparently I don't know how to actually parry. Maybe I just got weirdly lucky. I thought I knew how to parry, but apparently not. Or maybe that there isn't a parry and you just... No, I think it is a type of parry because it looks like it's not a permanent... It's not a permanent hold on. I can't just hold down the button, for example. Okay, so we can uppercut. Shoryuken! I thought that Shoryuken! Or however it goes. Sorry. Okay. Or, I would like some pound cake. You know. At least it's not explaining to me the combos, it's showing it to me. At least there's something, but... No, I could have super finished it off, man. Yeah, that's the block attack, so... Which stuns it. Okay.
Parrying their attacks with the parry button.
So I just somehow parried him correctly the first time to show off to stun him to do that ability, so the first time.
This only works if you get the timing just right. Here's a hint. Parryable attacks flash blue before enemies land strikes. A successful parry will deplete enemies of their grit, which is represented by their yellow bars. As their grit reaches 0, they will be stunned and susceptible to all of your violence.
I feel like you should only use the term grit if you're playing a Western. I don't know.
Be careful, however, because not all attacks are parryable.
I assume they'd be different colors. Oh, right, you can't just... Okay, yeah, you can kind of see it glow. No, oops. Ah, apparently now I'm really bad at this. Okay, whatever. I was really bad at it in Dark Souls too, so funny that I do it right the very first time and now I can't do it properly.
Don't you? Luckily, if you find yourself injured, you can always trigger your healing function and spend void to replenish your health bar.
Is it down? Okay, it's down. Yeah, if you press down on directional pad, it'll heal you. If you've got void. I guess that takes us back up. Damn, this burger's TNT. Explosive as a nuke, addictive like a loop. There are 2 all-mutant patties, atomic sauce, radioactive pickles, creamy mosquito pus, and synthetic fluffy bun. Come to K Napalm, the king of nuclear taste. Are you brave enough? I'm brave enough to save the president. Okay, wait. Now there's a thing there. Ah, those are just more bits. That looks like it's from like Lisa the Painful or whatever that is. The design there. Is this from the same people? Except Lisa the Painful was made by like one dude. Huh. At least it looks like. I could be wrong. I haven't played that game. I'll admit I didn't actually finish that game. I played a bit of it. I should try it again. A lot of people say it's really good story-wise, but I don't know why. It just never really just really added up to me. If you know what I mean. Like I just couldn't get invested into it. I don't know. Not to make it a bad game. I just, like I said, couldn't get invested. Okay, so the whole thing of doing this is to go around. So. I guess this is something I have to come back to. Yeah, I thought doing this would do something, but nope. Okay. Maybe something I have to come back for. Yeah, what does this say? Oh, is that just the... Well, it is a metroidvania, so you probably can come back later and do this. So wait, there's an X, supposed to be an X like right. Oh. Yeah, because if you look at the map here... At least I assume this is supposed to be the map we're in. No, this actually doesn't. Okay, whatever. I can't interact with it. There's no buttons I can press to interact with the thing, so. I guess it's just supposed to be for me to look at. Go, hey, this is a map. Or something. Okay, here's the bugs. Now we can actually fight them legit. Oh, I guess I should have shown off what happens when you stun a bug. And kill it. Someone trying to play tic-tac-toe there? Oh. Oh, how do you... Oh.
Goodness gracious! This looks like Raz's backpack. We mustn't waste time in returning it back to him.
This backpack is so heavy and rusty it contains some useful tools. Well, I'll give the game credit so far. It's definitely more fun to play than Ebenezer, by far. Do we get any components? No, we don't have anything yet. I didn't think so. And fun is relative here. So far, it's okay.
Well, would you look at that? You found my backpack. I got to be honest, I thought you were going to die. I'm glad you didn't, though. Now, I've got a proper reward for you. So listen, this sector has 2 different exits. Take this here key to open the gates on either side, and you'll be able to explore the world beyond.
But it says east and west. Why does he say? Why does the dialogue say east and west, but he says both sides? Both sides makes more sense. What is up with this? Why do people sometimes have the voice actors say one thing? I wonder if they did the voice acting, got that recorded sooner, and then this is added later, and they just decided they thought this sounded better overall. Yeah, I don't know.
One last thing. If you find any components along the way, bring them back to me, and maybe I can upgrade them for you.
Thanks, man. Although I find your lack of faith disturbing. There was no way those silly bugs were gonna stop me.
It sounds better on Vader, lady.
Yeah, I know. You just go out there and bring Shinji back.
It's like this game tries to be funny or referential, but doesn't do that great of a job at it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Hidden Diner Key. This key opens the gates that separate the Hidden Diner from other sectors. Centuries ago, the Hidden Diner was visited by countless travelers from all over the world, but today it stands in ruins. Even so, it's home, and there's no place like home. Oh, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Oh, I do believe in spooks. Oh, wait, that's all. Yeah. What's the plan? We need information, which means you gotta go out there and explore the big, crazy, bug-filled world. Get it? Use the exits located at the east and west side of this sector, and you'll have access to the surrounding areas. If we get lucky, we'll find the path to the Golden Tower. But Sir Raz, right now there's a 0% chance. Or I should do the Cockney accent. Well, Sir Raz, right now there's a 0% chance Cherry can defeat Infinite's army alone. It just cannot be done. Damn straight, Gina. Yeah, Gina, you know what I mean. That's why we need allies. We find enough folks willing to fight by our side, and we might just surprise these infinite fuckers. What about you, Raz? You should come with us. Yeah, no, I'm not a fighter. I just mess things up. Trust me, I'm a lot more useful right where I am. So, Raz, I don't mean to interrupt your optimism, but how can you be so sure that anyone will join us? And even if they do join us, how many allies will we need to win against Infinite? Well, I assume an army, because, they're high corporation characters and all that other stuff. In this strategy, you use the risk of getting destroyed again as well above 90%. Sorry, Raz. I know I can't turn her off, but does she at least have a mute button? You can't mute your vajayjay, dude. All but simply outlining all chance of failures, Jerry. Look, I know it's a risk, but come on, we gotta do this for Shinji. If we don't break her out, I can only imagine what they'd do to her. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, would I find it funny if we were playing a male dude and his dick talked? Maybe? I don't know, it depends how crude it is. Because if it's super crude, I'm actually not that fan of that type of stuff. It really depends on the humor and the voice at work and everything like that, if they can make it funny. Maybe. I'd have to think on that, so. You think they'll kill her? Nah, they wouldn't dare squander Shinji's talent by killing her. Her genius wouldn't be worth anything to them if she were dead. Nah, I'm thinking way worse than death. Garbanzos would likely make her into one of his soulless slaves. Ugh. What will you do now? I just need some time is all. I've got access to Shinji's personal logs. I'm sure I'll find some details we'll be able to use. Those logs are password encrypted, Sir Raz. I'm not optimistic you'll be able to access them so easily. Don't you worry about that, Gina. I'll do my homework and I'll find out what Shinji was up to. Promise. Good luck with that, Raz. Before you go, don't forget to bring back any components you find along the way. I might be able to give you an upgrade. Yeah, what's so dangerous about Megastructure? The whole Megastructure is a freaking maze. No one ever mapped the whole thing. You're entering uncharted territory, Cherry. But what if you can't find the way back? Not gonna lie, you're probably gonna get lost. You'll need to find Denzels stations along the way. Good thing this world has a teleporting system, apparently, at least for us specifically. INFONET uses Denzels stations to quickly move electro-titanium from one sector to the next, but you can use them to fast travel from region to region. When you find a Denzels station, use it to transport yourself to other Denzels stations. You're activated. Makes travel so much easier. Yeah, we don't have bits to buy anything like that. Enhancer, ass kicker. Okay, but we can't afford it anyway, so. Okay, we just talked to him. Thanks for your help, big guy. Talk to you later. Please take care of this place, Sir Raz. You don't know how much it means to us. You got it. Be careful out there, you two. I want to dream right now.
These are Shinji.
Yeah. Okay. We'll play a little bit longer. I was thinking about calling it there, but yeah. We'll try playing a bit longer, just see. The door's been unlocked, Sherry. Let's go. Oh, wait, when did we get the cookie cutter? Like, wasn't that the whole point? Was to, I guess we, okay. I guess we get it eventually. I've been investigating this location on the net. It appears to be a Denzels factory abandoned by INFONET due to an unspecified incident. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Alright, so yeah, this is the Denzels factory. Yeah. Okay. Ah. I am really bad about timing. That's not the game's fault, it's just me. Okay. Actually, I wonder what happens if I just drop. Oh, never mind, it wouldn't drop me very far. There, another safe spot. Wanton destruction. Hopefully we'll start getting more challenging enemies here pretty soon. Then again, with my ability to not defend and parry stuff properly, you know, that probably won't need much to be a challenge apparently. Then again, you don't have to parry people stuff to continue on, so. Yeah, just destroying everything. Take this, camera. Yeah, I can't double jump, so until we can double jump. And I got an atomic battery, I guess it's a component. Android scraps. Is there a reason for me to destroy everything, or is it just for fun? I usually like it when you actually get stuff like scraps or whatever for destroying stuff, but if not much is gonna come of it. I'm not gonna mess with it. Although I think, didn't I see some bits every once in a while? Well, I guess if it's on the way, I guess I can do it, so. No. Noble President, with deep regret, I am obliged to inform you of a desperate situation linked to the production of new Denzels. Production is expected to drop by 72% by the end of this week. The remaining void particles will be used to power the development of the Nexus. Immediate action is needed to restore the stolen resources. I remain faithful to you as always, in certainty that all our enemies will be destroyed. Respectfully, Otto M. Stein, Robotic Engineer, INFONET Production Report, Year 212, Week 50. Okay. Destroy all our enemies. Destroy. Destroy. I guess this is a boss area, so. Or boss-ish. Or not, never mind then. It just screened boss for a second. Oh, so we can leave if we want to this way. Okay. Yeah, and you can tell that without double jump, it'll probably be a while till we get a double jump in this game, just because otherwise it obviously reduces the like exploration like by a lot if you can immediately get to certain areas. So, what if I can get up there? No, she can't run because of her fat thighs. She's too chonky, or it's because she's a robot. One of the two. What is that? Is that supposed to be like some toy or something like that? You know, that little thing inside there. Yeah, let's just do it first, I guess. Oh, okay. So you can't destroy certain doors. Good to know. There's probably, I assume there's an ability later on that like lets you find it. Like either you can unlock bits of the map or you can find hidden passageways via like an ability or a component or something like that, I assume. I could be wrong, but it seems like this, at least this level specifically, is focused more on the platforming part more than the, what's this? She just destroyed her body. For what reason? For what reason? Void bullet. You've always wanted to spit fire from your skull. Well, now you can. Press the RB, or right trigger button to shoot a void bullet capable of hitting distant enemies. Is it using, yep, using void. So she just screams at him like a punk rocker or something like that. Alright. Well, she doesn't have well, maybe she does have a screamer, like a heavy metal voice. I don't know. I don't know the voice actress at all. I don't think I've heard her before, so. And then again, usually with independent projects, you usually don't, you might not recognize their, decent damage. Ow. Yeah, it's better to definitely do the stun ability because you get bits for doing that, so it's worth trying if you can. Oh, we got a new enemy here. And we can one-shot him. Cool. Looks like they throw a green globule goo. Greasy, grimy, gloomy guts, or however it goes. I guess I'm gonna finish him off. Yeah, you almost don't want to like kill them as fast as you can. You have to at least hold off and hopefully you hit them when they or stop hitting them by the time you like they're stunned or whatever. Oh, yeah, whatever. Ah, I keep trying to parry, but I just can't do it. Oh, right. I have to actually stop doing it for that to occur. Yeah, let's see. No, I can't even get up there, so, alright. Probably have to go around. Whoop. I could have easily dodged that, by the way, too. Oh, yeah, I have to go around and drop. Yeah, no. I mean, it really it doesn't cost that much to do her scream ability, so it's almost whoops, wrong button. I have a bad habit of wanting to check the map on things like every other second. It's just it's it goes all the way back. Oh, okay, I need double jump or something, because you can't just you can't jump an uppercut. We don't have the ability to break the laws of physics. Nope, not yet anyway. Although, yeah, we can knock him. I was about to say, can we knock him into the thing to do more damage? So. I'm always a fan of environmental fighting, where you can affect something via the environment. So. No, another save spot here. Oh, I thought there was. I don't know. Aha. Nope, can't get that up. Usually you can, when I hit that one thing, you could tell the wall was slightly different, so. I guess we'll just keep, well, I mean, might as well try to finish this area before. Oops. Is that Raz? From Psychonauts? Huh. Okay. It's like there's references to all these other games. Just randomly. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's Raz like Rasputin from Psychonauts or whatever. I remember that being a pretty enjoyable game. I haven't played the second one. I kickstarted the game, but I never actually. I can't. I never actually played it yet. I have it. I can download it, but I haven't played it. Another one of their games I didn't play, Double Fine, who made it, was oh, what was it? What was the name again? Sorry, it was like Double End or something like that. What does that do? I don't know. I can't do anything with it. Okay, well, come back later. Clearly, I need an item or something like that to be able to access it. So, oops. Oh dear, we're trapped, Cherry. We really should find a way out of this room. I'm sensing immediate danger. Yeah, well, I'm sensing that it's time to have some fun. That's the voice I'm gonna give her from now on. Just the super raspy voice, like for no reason. For no reason. Okay, seriously, I need to like get better on a. And also, I think you get more void if you can hit them with the stun. Or at least you get a little bit of stun anyway. Yeah, looks like they're just gonna keep spawning. Really, depending on how ways go, you could just keep. You could really do spam the heavy attack every second, and you'd get just enough void back to. So it's not that bad of a thing to just keep spamming the void button. Or heavy attack, I mean. We got a present. It's a present. It's just for me. Okay, what? Did we get anything for that? Or did we just get a bunch of, like, components or whatever? I guess that's true. Alright, come on in, buddy. Alright. There we go. Ah! Apparently you can shoot your goop through the walls, apparently. I was gonna try to do the one attack on it, but I was like, not worth it. Show it off later, I guess. Yeah, quite a few teleport stations. Don't I have enough money to go back to that one place and get something? So I guess, does she teleport like Star Trek, where just her molecules her previous body gets destroyed while it copies her in another place? That's the theory in that game anyway, that's what actually, or in that world is actually what happens. Oh, never mind. I'm way behind on that. All right. Well, I guess we'll play a little bit longer. Sure. I want to do like encounter like a major boss or something like that just to kind of end off on, but not so much. Well, I guess this will work. Yeah. Ah, I could have stunned one of them. Oh well, too late now. So far, not really that tough. Like, even though I'm not blocking stuff, I'm still, Then again, these are tutorial enemies. Like, obviously, they're not supposed to be super hard. I want to see what happens when I hit you guys first. Stun. Looks like you broke him in half. Okay, yeah, it just gives you a bunch of, like, whatever bits or whatever it is for buying stuff. Alright. I assume we won't really fight a boss till we reach the end of this place. Actually, maybe this will be easier to see what I do to him, or I kill him. Cracked mask. I thought we were supposed to be fighting bugs all over the place. At least that's what one guy said, anyway. Android scraps. Yeah, I should have just hit him with my breath attack instead. Just unfortunately, I hit myself way too high and got hit by the damage. Ah, okay. How do you barely do it then? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, we broke his spine in half or whatever. I get void back easily, so is that really a good idea to give ourselves a healing ability though in a game like this? Because isn't it a challenge being able to go through all the levels, like and trying to get to the next save spot? That's like, you know, that's supposed to be how it makes it challenging. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's just I don't mind being able to heal. It's just I don't know. There's not like a difficulty setting on this thing, so we play it as is. Guess we get there from somewhere else, or we have a double jump. Oh, here we go. Is this a boss? Looks like some. Okay, now we're fighting a bug thingy. Or can you stun it? It doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. It's just a new enemy. Cool. Okay, these guys actually look like they can be dangerous. There you go. Okay, maybe this is where it can get a challenge because I can't really heal during the midst of battle, so okay, I see what we're doing here. Oh, kept using that. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. There's the challenge. Ah, okay. Ooh, that's how you die. Cool. Okay, so there is some challenge. I was afraid at first. I was like, you know, like will it actually start being challenging at certain spots because of the whole ability heal? But okay. Oh, gruesome. A lot of people compare this to like Mortal Kombat because of the death center or whatever. I could sort of see that. I mean, except it's not a first person, or it's not a third person fighting game, but you know. Yeah, I think one way to obviously make this a little bit more easier would be mastering parrying. I don't think you can parry those bug things though, or squid things or whatever you want to call it. At least it doesn't seem like I can. Okay. Yeah, see, healing takes forever, so I could see the challenge of uh-oh. Yeah, that's where the challenge is, at least on these guys, is being able to avoid their there you go. That's probably it, isn't it? Oh, yep. Okay, now I can afford to buy a thing now if I wanted to. I think we'll stop at the next healing spot. Whoop. Yeah, I didn't mean to drop down there. Whoops. Okay. I think we'll call it here. Let's see. I'm trying to think how I feel about this game so far. Okay, so overall, I think I like the aesthetic of it. Obviously, it's got this kind of punk, it's basically cyberpunk theme, which is, you know, obviously similar. So it's got that, but it's got a unique art style to it. Overall, for the most part, combat seems to be pretty fluid. I haven't noticed any like weird glitches or bugs in it when I attack around. I don't know if there's any crazy combos you can do or combinations of button attacks that really add up more to it. Buttons are pretty straightforward. Parrying, I wish I was better at parrying, but that's more of a me problem than the game problem. Probably should be using this more often than jumping. When I was fighting those things, I should have used this instead of trying to jump over them. So that was just me not really paying attention to the gameplay very well. Music, nothing really write home about. Not bad, not good. Just kind of middle of the road. Nothing that really stood out to me as anything major. Story-wise, standard save in this case, save your lover. You know, it could have been friend, lover, whatever. Save the most important person to you by fighting this big corporation, and you get more powerful over the course of the game. Unfortunately, I was hoping I would unlock the titular name of the game by the time we got to that point, so I could show off the chopper. But I guess we had to go through either this place or maybe the other map, past the diner, maybe. I don't know. Obviously, we had to do both places to get our next thing. So maybe we would have gotten it after that. Maybe it's a special ability used to kill targets or something like that, like you summon it. Or maybe it's similar to the gauntlet where you press a button or equip it or whatever. I don't know. And I guess this is where we can change our abilities out and whatnot. Let's see. So not much to the story, but then again, we have to play it to the end. I assume it's going to be pretty straightforward. Maybe Shinji didn't tell us more about her creations or whatever. Maybe she has more of a ties to the group or whatever. A bit of a creepy, the fact she basically built a robot and then fell in love with it. But that's nothing new. We've seen that before. It struck me as very, very groomish, if you know what I mean. Which I'm not the big fan of that story in general, overall. But other than that, the humor is kind of a hit or miss for me. Mainly falls flat. I feel like it's trying to be edgy for edgy's sake instead of being clever, if that makes sense. Not that it's terrible. It's just I feel like not that the writing's like, it's not like god awful writing, like oh super cringe or anything like that. It's just I feel like it tries too hard, if that makes sense. Other than that, character design, not the biggest fan of her character design overall. Like I said, that's more of a personal preference. Like I said, it's trying to be edgy without like, you know, but like I said, it's more of a personal thing. I just don't like the way her character looks overall. It doesn't make sense from a design standpoint and everything with that. I have a couple of theories why she looks like that, but I'm not going to say it because that's not the point of me playing this. Would I keep playing this? Not really. I mean, the game's fine. It's the same with the Ebenezer game, although on that video, I don't say if I'll play it again, but in this video, I'm not going to play that game again either. Maybe it's just because I played a previous metroidvania game. But this game is heads and heels much better than the Ebenezer game by far. I think the Ebenezer game was made for kids, and this is obviously made for a mature audience, obviously. But I'm not interested enough in the game to keep playing. The story doesn't really appeal to me enough. Like I said, the characters aren't really fascinating enough to really make me go through it. But it does look like there is challenge and other things according to this game. Trying to think what else to really say. I'm not even sure if this is a first-time effort for these guys or if they made games before, and this is just the first one I played of theirs. But they've got game mechanics. If anything, they've got game mechanics down for the most part. It's just everything else around it is something that is either a hit or miss with me. But that, like I said, that's more of a personal preference overall. So, yeah, if I had to rate the game, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. Basically, really what it's going for, really for me, is aesthetics. Anything other than that, it just kind of screams just standard Metroidvania game. Obviously, it's got those crazy killer moves, but that gets the idea of that is it can get desensitizing after a while because I play all types of games, so that when you do it the first time, it's cool, but then after a while, you're like, okay, whatever. Just as long as it gets me the abilities and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say a 6 out of 10. That's a solid game for what you want. So if you're looking for a Metroidvania game that's something a little bit different, a little bit more mature themes and everything like that, I mean, heck, or if JJ talks to her, so how much more mature can you get from that? But that almost seems childish. Yeah, but then again, I asked you the question, what if a guy and a dick talked to him? Would I say the same thing? Well, yes, I would, actually. It is childish. But would it be funny? In this case, it's not really funny to me. It's more like, okay. But anyway, sorry, I'm blabbering on. Okay. Well, anyway, I say the game is okay. I probably won't finish it. It doesn't really do enough for me, but I think other people might like it. And really, for the price, the game itself is like $20, and you could get it on sale half the time. I think by the time I'm playing this, it's 20% off, so it's like $15. So for $15, that's really not a bad deal for a game like that. So if this is something that's interested you, check it out. For me, not so much, but like I said, not all games are made for everyone. So. But I guess we'll leave it off there. So, hope you enjoyed my playthrough this game and what you thought of this game. And if you liked it, go and buy it for yourself. If you're not, stay away from it and go on to something else. The choice is yours, and yours alone, viewers. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next game.